Good morning, everyone. It is day 2. Well, I guess day 3 technically if you're including travel day, but it is the second full day in Vegas. I just checked in with Coach and just FaceTime with her a little bit. Got the game plan for the day. So check-ins are really good. We're looking dry, we're looking tight. We're still a little bit flat, to be expected. So food's getting bumped up today. Actually, carbs are the same as yesterday, but we're adding in a double Five Guys with my last meal. So I'm very excited for that. I haven't had any kind of refeed for several weeks, and I'm salivating right now thinking about it. First things first, she wants just 15 minutes of light cardio. At this point, she just wants to keep the body moving, keep the digestive system moving. With all of this food I'm about to eat today, we don't want to stall out my bowels and my digestion. So we want to keep the body moving, keep it active. So I'm going to go crush 15 minutes of cardio real quick and then come back up for my first meal and get eating. Okay, cardio done. Again, nothing crazy. 15 minutes light. I tried to keep my heart rate around 120. It's hard for me, man. It's hard for me to keep things light, whether it's training, cardio, whatever. Once I lock into what I'm doing, something inside me just goes, okay, it's go time. Let's push it. This is why it's so important, at least for me, to have a coach. Because if I don't, I will run myself into the ground, especially now in this last week. I need someone to take the reins and tell me when to ease up and when to push. And I am very good at executing the plan, but I do need someone to tell me the plan, or I'll just completely go off the rails and ruin my physique. So shout out to Lana, my coach, for reining me in.
All right, guys, getting ready to chow down on meal 1. I think I'm gonna do a full day of eating today. I think that's what today's video is gonna be. I don't think I actually did an entire full day of eating this entire prep. So, well, 3 days out, better late than never. Okay guys, meal 1. We've got 130 grams of oats. Give you guys a better view here. 130 grams of oats with 8 ounces of chicken breast and 2 whole eggs. Find a movie to watch while I'm chilling, eating my first meal, and then I'll probably run through some posing, make another meal. It's gonna be a pretty chill day today. Okay guys, we got meal 2 ready to rock. I made a little boo-boo when I was showing you guys meal 1 earlier. I said it was 8 ounces of chicken breast. It's actually 190 grams of chicken breast because of the 2 whole eggs, so it's not the full 8 ounces. So just wanted to set the record straight. 190 grams chicken breast, 2 whole eggs was my protein for that meal. This meal, on the other hand, I do have a full 8 ounces of ground beef, of course, with the Trader Joe's mustard, and that is 400 grams of sweet potatoes, cooked weight. All my weights are cooked weights, protein and carbs, guys. This right here, overall, is probably my favorite meal because I love the sweet potatoes. And that's because it's the only thing I have that's really sweet, besides my oatmeal, which I sweeten with a little bit of stevia. But I'm just craving sugar, guys. I got a sweet tooth, and I don't get anything sweet right now, so this meal is bomb. I look forward to it every single day. I'm in the middle of a movie right now. I'm watching The Harder They Fall on Netflix. It's like a cool Western, like cowboy type thing. So far it's pretty badass. I'm enjoying it. Maybe I'll give you guys a full review later on once I'm done, but I'm just sort of watching it in snippets with each meal, and then in between meals I've been editing video. Part of peak week and just being deep into prep is it's hard to focus on one thing for an extended period of time because your attention span completely goes into the toilet. So it's been a great day though, can't complain, and I'm about to eat my favorite meal. Life is good. All right guys, we are getting ready to chow down on meal 3. So, just got off FaceTime with my posing coach, training partner, and dear friend Jarell. Hardest 4 rounds of posing we've done all prep because I went out on the balcony where I took my check-ins this morning and went through all 4 rounds outside in 108 degrees. So we definitely pushed out some water, worked up an appetite for this meal. We've got 8 ounces of chicken breast, 375 grams of rice, 30 grams of asparagus, and of course, some Trader Joe's mustard. Again, worked up a really good appetite for this meal, and I am hungry for it. Bruh. This movie right now is wild. Damn with the plot twist at the end. Holy. I ain't gonna spoil it for you guys, but damn. Alright, you guys gotta see this movie. You guys gotta see this movie for sure. The Harder They Fall. Wait, is that what it's called? The Harder They Fall. Damn, it's still got 13 minutes left? I spoke too soon. Okay, now this has gotta be the ending. This is it. Roll credits any moment. Any moment. Ooh. Epic landscape shot. Who's that? What? Alright, I'm a little confused by the ending, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna need to look up to find out what exactly that meant. But damn, dude. That movie was crazy. Really good, actually. Really good. Solid action. Solid action. Lots of cool gunslinging. Plenty of that. Basically outlaws killing each other. I'm a fan. I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it an 8.3 out of 10. It would be a 9 if it were a little shorter. Let's see, total runtime is 2 hours, 19 minutes. That's a little long, man. It's a long movie, but really, really good. So for that reason, 8.3 out of 10. Great acting, great action. Little slow at parts. Again, ran a little long, but definitely watch it. Definitely worth watching. Pre-workout meal time, and you know what that means? It's almost training time. My favorite part of the day. I get to go train back today, which is one of my favorite body parts. So if you thought I was excited for chest yesterday, I am doubly excited for back today. Pre-workout meal is exactly the same. So this is meal 4. It's exactly the same as meal 3, except instead of 375 grams jasmine rice, we've got 425 grams jasmine rice. Like I said, same as the last one, just more rice. Nothing too crazy to look at here. Of course, we've got the Trader Joe's mustard on there, the the staple, and bon appetit, baby. All right, pre-workout meal is in. Now we're gonna put together my intra-workout supplements. What did I pack with me? Well, I, for one, love Intra R3 by Hostile. It is a phenomenal intra workout, best one on the market in my opinion. What I packed instead were individual ingredients from Hostile so that I could put together my own intro with exactly the amounts of everything that I want. Again, huge fan of Intra R3. I got no issues with the formula at all. However, I'm just OCD and very anal, especially for peak week. I wanted it to be to my exact specifications. Still all Hostile products, and I'll tell you what each one is, but that's how I decided to do it. We've got a Hostile jug with the funnel on top. I've got that on my food scale right now. We're going to use this to measure exactly the number of grams of each individual ingredient that we want to go in this thing. First up, because it's the first thing I grabbed, we got Pico 2, 3 grams of this guy. All right, next thing we grabbed EAA's Silo 9. I brought the blueberry lemonade flavor, which is by far my new favorite. This stuff is fire, guys. I am obsessed. We're gonna go 15 grams here. Glutamine, 5 grams. Next, we're gonna grab some CDX cluster dextrin, 25 grams, which is 25 grams of carbs. Bloodshot. This is also going to be my pre-workout today, full serving. But I like to add an additional half serving to my intra because I do feel that it adds to the overall pump, especially deep into prep when, you know, pumps are a little bit harder to come by or a little bit more fleeting, right? They don't want to stick around quite as readily. Throw some water in here. The water here does not get super cold. I think it's just because everything is so hot. It's 110 degrees outside. So, I don't know, man. 1200 ml of water. Shake it up real good. Now, I'm actually gonna pop this in the freezer for a few, so it does have a chance to get at least a little bit cold before we leave. Now for the pre. Got my Hostile shaker with me. This one's nice and simple. Full serving of Bloodshot. By the way, this is the Liberty Punch flavor, which unfortunately, for anyone who missed out, is now sold out. And it was a limited release, so I don't think it's coming back. You never know, sometimes we restock. But you might be SOL. Normally, I'm not a fruit punch guy when it comes to supplements. So when this flavor was announced, I was a little hesitant because Liberty Punch, you know, it just kind of sounds like another way of saying fruit punch, right? Which I'm not a fan of. Another 5 grams of glutamine pre. But I gotta tell you guys, the Liberty Punch flavor is really good. I'm a huge fan. It doesn't really taste like a traditional fruit punch. It's more of a, it just tastes like a nice frozen treat, like a, it kind of reminds me of like a Slurpee, like a blue raspberry Slurpee or icy or something like that. Really, really good. One of my new faves. Again, bummer that it's sold out. Hopefully, we do bring it back. Now this one, to get it nice and cold, I'm actually gonna throw some ice in there. And we'll shake it all up, which will kind of break up the ice and make it a nice little blended treat. You might be wondering if I cut these out for sucralose reasons, and I've never had an issue. I honestly keep these in right up until my last workout before the show, which will be tomorrow. It'll also be 2 days out. So yeah, I guess I don't have any sucralose from 2 days out, but I am dry as a nun, as the late great Lou Sando would say. And sucralose, or at least these products, never blow me. I never retain water from them. I never have any digestive distress from them. So maybe it comes down to the purity of the products because they're just that good. Maybe I just tolerate sucralose really well. I'd be willing to bet it's more so the former because, again, the stuff is just that good. All right, guys, pre-workout's mixed, intra-workout's mixed. I'm gonna head to the gym, train some big freaking back. I'll get some clips of the workout for you guys, and then I'll check back in with you later on for my last 3 meals, one of which will include a nice, juicy Five Guys burger. Oh my God, guys, that workout was phenomenal. Really, really good lift. Felt, about as good as you could feel being 3 days out. Not a crazy strong pump. Didn't feel super strong or anything. But I also wasn't trying to lift a lot of weight. I was just squeezing, just trying to drive blood, short rest periods, high reps. 3 to 4 sets an exercise, 5 exercises total. It felt really good. The equipment of that gym just hits really good. The atmosphere is really good. They have a dope little posing room. Feeling really positive energy coming out of that workout. I also sent Coach pump check-ins. She wanted check-ins with a pump mid-workout, sent her those. She responded immediately and had some really, really good things to say. So let's just say, feeling pretty excited, feeling pretty confident, feeling overall very positive on all fronts. Especially now, because it's eating time. Time for my post-workout meal, which is, sorry to be boring again, guys, the exact same thing as the last two. So this is now meal 5. Same meal as meal 3 and 4. But 400 grams of rice with the same 8 ounces chicken breast and, of course, Trader Joe's mustard, baby. So I'm very hungry for this. That workout, even though it wasn't like I said, crazy heavy or crazy hard. It took a lot out of me. Definitely stimulated the old appetite. And I can feel just my energy and overall self fading fast. So I am going to get down to business and eat this right now. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I straight up forgot about you for a hot second there. I was diving into this meal and completely forgot that I was doing this today. That's how hungry I am. We've got meal 6 here right now, which is 300 grams of jasmine rice, 8 ounces of 96.4 ground beef, and 2 whole eggs. Now, it's not all here still because, like I said, I was chowing down. I was digging in. But the majority of it is still here. Look at that beauty. All right, guys, there you have it. Still starving, so I'm gonna dive back in. And guess what? Next meal's the fun one. It's almost burger time, baby. Oh my God, guys. It's time. It's finally time. 6 meals down. Each of those 6 meals, I thought to myself, man, this is great, but sure would be better with a burger. And now, at long last, we come to meal 7. I'm not gonna lie, this was one video that I was a little bit irritated to have to stop and make because I want to eat this so bad right now. It's been weeks since I've had any kind of refeed or cheat. We always do Five Guys. Actually, the funny thing is, this is not even a large refeed to me because earlier in prep, when my weight would really start to get away from us and I'd start to drop really quickly, which would happen, honestly, a decent amount, a typical refeed would be either 2 double burgers and a single from Five Guys, or 2 double burgers plus 15, 20 pieces of sushi, like nigiri. So this, my smallest meal of the day plus 1 burger. Don't get me wrong, I'm very excited to eat it, but it doesn't even sound like a daunting amount of food. I have no doubt that I'll be able to eat this, no problem. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking it through all 7 of these meals if you made it this far. And please, if you did like it, like, comment, subscribe. And I'm going to sign off by giving you guys the honor of the first bite. So, with no further ado, Exhibit A. This is my typical meal 7. We have 150 grams of rice, which is my lowest carb meal, but not tonight. 8 ounces chicken breast, 2 handfuls mixed greens, and about 1/4 of an onion. I cook those 2 together. The onions and the greens, I cook them down in a pan, throw them on top, along with 60 grams of asparagus. Exhibit B, you already know what it is. Double burger from Five Guys, which at Five Guys is just a burger. No cheese, no nothing except for grilled mushrooms, grilled onions, mustard, ketchup. Now, I threw this bad boy in the broiler to preheat it because I had to order it a little earlier before they closed, obviously. So it had been sitting and it was cold. So I broiled it up, got it nice and toasted, It almost has the consistency right now of a grilled cheese, which, oh, here we go. Oh, baby. Oh, good Lord. Oh, for the love